Greetings and good evening, my dear ladies and gents. This is, of course, your host LL, and today we're going to be doing a rundown of the upcoming crypto airdrops for the month of November. But before we jump into the list, I do want to remind people that I have also my videos now on Rumble. So in case you want to have a more ad-free experience versus YouTube, you can also view my videos now on Rumble, and I try to upload there as soon as possible as the videos have launched on YouTube, and also in case I go into some bans again or temporary bans on YouTube, you can expect my videos to be on Rumble. But let's jump into the first drop of the month. We have MEX Exchange, which is, slowly becoming a more of a major contender in this space. I mean, we haven't had really that many big centralized exchanges coming to the play. It's more so that some of the older ones have become more prominent, and I think MEX has really stepped up their promotions and everything. And they have a Doge chain promotion going on, so basically people who are trading in the DC pairs basically can get DC up for grabs, and basically joining to the event and then start trading basically. And filling this, you just have to fill your UID, your user ID, basically into the Google form, and then you're basically eligible for this win and earn 5 USDT worth of DC once the InvID completes KYC verification on MEX. And the thing about, just to quickly go on the Doge chain, I think Doge chain has a lot of potential to go up. It's very low cap on its market spot. Last time I checked, it's like ranked 1,000 or something. Now that Elon has purchased Twitter, we can expect more Doge integrations, and Doge chain is heavily like a project that is, it will go up once Doge goes up, basically. They're heavily connected projects because it's serving as a layer 2 thing. And I've been looking for a window of an opportunity to basically buy in the Doge chain. I may be waiting it to go a bit down and then buy it. Preparation for the Doge to blow up, because there's so much potential for Doge chain's price growth versus Doge itself. Next up, we have an XPlay airdrop. This is a raffle. There's many people winning. Over 3,000 people will be eligible for wins. So I usually don't, add these raffles into these, monthly videos, guys, because the odds are so low. But this time, I would argue that the steps are pretty easy to do, and there's multiple ones that you can do, and you can also invite your friends over. But you have to do these ones first before you can get more entries. But something, it's a Tendermint chain. It's not some trash thing. So I think there might be some potential for this one to go somewhere, or at least get you some money. Next up, we actually have a DeFi airdrop here from Max Finance. And Max Finance is basically dropping out tokens to a bunch of different holders on multiple different protocols. So let me basically get out that list. So this is not going to be, claimable at this right second. So if you had, let me see if it's, okay, here we go in the list. So in case you hold any of these multitude of different tokens, so we have TrustSwap here, we have Ultra, we have Loopring, we have Hex, we have Graph, we have Gala. You can have multiple accounts eligible for that, and you can basically paste in your address here, and then you will be seeing how much of these tokens you're going to be getting. Using my link is going to be giving you a 10% bonus. So make sure you're going to be using my link down below. And I think most of you probably hold any of these tokens. And it can be also a very small sum, by the way, like maybe a 5 of it, and you're still going to be getting something. Remains to be seen how the token will be getting some price appreciation, but it's a legit project in terms of DeFi scale, and they're kind of building interesting stuff, and I recommend looking more into the Max Finance as a product. But yes, another valuable drop. I mean, you might get something. Next up, we have Autominter, which we talked about on last month's. Hopefully you filled it in. It's going to be dropping in 5 days now as I'm making this video. And people who are going to be getting this drop will basically people who have used smart contracts. So in case you minted out my NFT, the wages, you're going to be eligible if you actually hold in the Pro Pass, which I do hold. You deploy the smart contract, so basically you launch your NFT project through Autominter, then you're also eligible And then if you were in the part of the Discord, also you are going to be allowed to basically participate on this airdrop. And yeah, so it's going to be pretty good in my opinion, and we will see how the price will go. And I've talked to the developer actually on Discord. I had a conversation with him, and it might be doing some type of a tutorial video on the whole project thing, how to deploy your own NFT collection. But I'm actually very excited to see, because for example, Metaplex on Solana was actually valued something. So for example, that wasn't a worthless airdrop. Moving on, we have another Cosmos drop. We talked about this, I want to say in August maybe. So Stride is going to be distributing all of its token on November 22nd. So that is exactly in 20 days as of making this video. And I keep repeating myself a million times over again. I've told every subscriber of mine to always buy Cosmos, because Cosmos is just going to be getting you more and more airdrops down the line. We have so many, almost have like 3 per month. Sometimes they're small, sometimes they're big, but fundamentally it's like more cash flow coming in top of the staking returns that you're getting already. So Stride, who knows how valuable it will be, but even if it's $5, I'm gonna take that free money and buy a coffee or something. I don't drink coffee, but maybe I will buy something, pastry or something. But I never look down on free money. But yes, so Stride is happening on November 22nd, and I believe there was another one that's going to be also taking place in November, but we're going to be seeing more information about later on. Then we have Nami, which is, I believe this was also actually a Tendermint chain, or it was an EVM chain, can't remember right now. There's so many of these launches these days. And basically, this is an incentivized testnet, so playing around on the testnet and doing a bunch of different things, like connecting your wallet to the testnet, will get you these points, and these points will be accruing into a total sum, which I believe will be getting you more and more tokens on the actual launch. So there's a bunch of different things you can do. This end date has not been announced yet, so there will be, so this is a Tendermint because it talks about IBC. So there are a bunch of different things that you can do on testnet. Most people, probably including me, missed out on the Aptos airdrop. So playing around on the testnets is always free, remember that. And there's high chances that a lot of these chains are going to be adapting and giving stuff to the people who are going to be playing around on those testnets. And maybe running nodes also is helping. I believe Say has something around that as well. Maybe not, explicitly said on this specific list, but there's going to be multiple acts here playing around the testnet. So make sure you're going to be doing that stuff and then submitting your address, and you will be eligible for, testnet rewards. And testnet rewards actually pay you pretty well. You might need to be a bit more tech savvy than your average crypto user to understand exactly what's going on, but I would still argue it's definitely worth it. Then we have Blur, and Blur is basically a new Ethereum-based NFT marketplace. So in case you had a big OpenSea volume, so let me actually change my address into the main. Here we go here. So you get a loyalty score based on the things you have done. So you can list your NFTs on here, and by listing them, you will be getting these loyalty points. And I guess the loyalty points are going to be getting you a bunch of stuff. There are these boxes that you will be getting, care packages, and these are given out to the people who basically had some trading volume on OpenSea. So definitely you can, check them out, and they will be open up all at some point. I got 6 of these. Also, by posting stuff doing a tweet on Twitter, will give you 1 free box. But I'm not 100% sure is that part of the airdrop still going on, but at least the airdrop 2 is going on. So basically, you just need to list your NFTs on the marketplace, and then you're going to be getting these loyalty scores. And on the listing, okay, the top 500 collections, okay, but whatever, like most of you probably have something at least on the top 100 if you are like an avid NFT collector. So definitely you know, we don't know what their value is going to be, but whatever, those NFTs might have something of a value in the future. And you know, it's a very low gas cost to basically list things out in the first place, because once you approve the collection, then you could just like approve many NFTs in that collection as you want for free. Moving on, we have the EtherMail, and the EtherMail basically is a blockchain based email. Might be something I want to do a video on the future. It seems very good technology. I mean, email is probably the most closest technology akin to blockchain, because it's very similar. Once the email has been sent, the email cannot be unsent or deleted. It always will exist, you know. So it's interesting product. I mean, visually it's not like the most amazing looking, but like I like what I see. And basically, by inviting your friends, you are going to be getting free stuff, and obviously there's going to be a sign-up bonus as well. Where is the EMC going to be used? I'm not sure 100% yet, but definitely very, very easy thing to do. And lastly, I'm going to talk about the DAP Radar's raffle drops. There's going to be a Wolf Game drop going on, which is ending in 7 days. And every 7 days, by the way, they have multiple of different these drops going on. What is this? Is this some type of a... they're okay. This is something you should also do. So there's, okay, just to do a bit of a side rail here. There are a lot of these quest websites going on right now, and these quests might be, I might have to do a separate video, but you can come to the Discord or come to the personal Telegram and ask more precisely about these. But basically, there are a lot of these quest websites which basically ask you to interact with different types of dApps. And specifically, it might be Arbitrum, it might be an Ethereum, or it might be Optimism. And basically, you're getting these points. Sometimes you make some commemorate, you know, commemorate, I don't know what the word is. You know, commemorative, yeah, that's the word. NFT or something, but there also might be heavy criterias for completing these quests to basically get an airdrop in the future. So that's something you want to really look into, because, for example, Optimism here, they have announced they're going to be doing another airdrop. We don't know the criteria, but definitely this questing could be a great indicator for a requirement for the second drop that's going to be going down. So once again, stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Last month I was very inactive due to the ban, obviously, also. So I'm going to be trying to be a lot more active here, pushing a lot more content for you guys. And we're probably going to be doing some airdrop speculation stuff again, because I think a lot of people care about those, because those can be the things that can make you very, very rich. But thanks for watching. I will be seeing you in the next video, whenever it may be. See you later.